Good morning, students. In the previous video we have discussed multiplication theorem of probability and independent events, and we have done few questions of exercise 13.2. So let us do some more questions of this exercise today. This is the seventh question. Given that the events A and B are such that probability of A is half, probability of A union B is 3 by 5 and probability of B is P. We have to find the value of P if the events are mutually exclusive, and in the second case if they are independent. Now since we are given probability of A union B, we can apply the formula for it, that is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Put the values of PA and PB, then from here we get probability of A intersection B equal P plus half minus 3 by 5, that is P minus 1 by 10. Now if the events are mutually exclusive, then A intersection B is 5, so its probability is 0. It means P minus 1 by 10 is 0. So in this case the value of P is 1 by 10. In the second case, if the events are independent, then probability of A intersection B will be equal to PA into PB. ये हमने इंडिपेंडेंसी की कंडीशन में पढ़ा था. So put the values. P minus 1 by 10 equal to PA half था और PB हमारा P था. So from here we get P minus half P equal to 10. So the value of P is 1 by 5. Next question. If A and B are two events such that PA is 1 by 4, PB is 1 by 2 and probability of A intersection B is 1 by 8, then what is the probability of not A and not B? Not A and not B means A dash intersection B dash, means you have to find the probability of A dash intersection B dash. Now PA intersection B is 1 by 8, which can be written as 1 by 2 into 1 by 4. It means it is equal to PA into PB, which shows that the events are independent events. Now if A and B are independent, then A dash and B dash are also independent events. So we can write PA dash intersection B dash as PA dash into PB dash. So PA dash is 1 minus PA and PB dash is 1 minus PB. To put the values of PA and PB, then finally we get 3 by 8 after calculation. Now next one, a die is tossed thrice. Find the probability of getting an odd number at least once. एक डाई को 3 बार थ्रो किया गया, टॉस किया गया, तो इसकी क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी है कि कम से कम एक बार हमें ऑड नंबर मिले. Now when a die is tossed, the sample space is containing 6 elements from 1 to 6. Out of these the odd numbers are 1, 3, 5. So let us denote this event of getting an odd number by E. Then the probability of E will be 3 divided by 6. Now probability of getting at least probability of getting an odd number on first toss, let us denote it by the event E1. Event E2 is getting odd number on second toss and E3 getting odd number on third toss. Now these events, they are independent events क्योंकि फर्स्ट टॉस में ऑड आ रहा है तो इससे सेकेंड टॉस में ऑड की प्रोबेबिलिटी भी कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा. सो दे आर इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स, सो इट्स complements, they are also independent, means E1 dash, E2 dash, E3 dash, they are also independent. Probability of E1, E2, E3, all the three is 3/6, क्योंकि ऑड नंबर की प्रॉबिलिटी निकालेंगे हम फर्स्ट टॉस में, सेकेंड टॉस में या थर्ड टॉस में, वो 3 फेवरेबल केसेस होंगे और 6 हमारे टोटल केसेस हैं, सो 1/2. So probability of getting an odd number at least once is equal to 1 minus probability of odd number on none of 3 dice. कर सकते हम कि तीनों में से एक पर भी odd number ना आए, उसको 1 में से माइनस कर देंगे तो हमारे पास ये आ जाएगा, which can be written as 1 minus probability of E1 dash and E2 dash and E3 dash. फर्स्ट केस में भी ऑड ना मिले, सेकेंड में भी ऑड ना मिले और थर्ड में भी ऑड ना मिले, and they are independent events, so we can write it as PE1 dash, PE2 dash, PE3 dash. So it is 1 minus PE1 dash is 1 minus half, क्योंकि E1 हाफ है. इसी तरह से PE2 dash भी 1 minus half हो जाएगा और E3 dash भी 1 minus half हो जाएगा. So it becomes 1 minus 1/8, that is 7/8. It is the answer. Next question. Probability of solving specific problem independently by A and B are half and 1/3 respectively. If both try to solve the problem independently, find the probability that the problem is solved. And exactly, second part, exactly one of them solves the problem. ये important question है, बोर्ड में अक्सर पूछा जाता है. ये कह रहे हैं कि किसी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व कर ए और बी इंडिपेंडेंटली सॉल्व कर पाए, उसकी प्रॉबिलिटी हमें दी हुई है कि ए सॉल्व कर पाए प्रॉब्लम को, उसकी प्रॉबिलिटी हाफ है, और द प्रॉब्लम इज सॉल्व बाय बी, इसकी प्रॉबिलिटी 1/3. अगर दोनों इंडिपेंडेंटली ट्राई करते हैं प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने की, तो इसकी क्या प्रॉबिलिटी है कि प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाए. तो फर्स्ट पार्ट का जो मीनिंग है वो है कि प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाए हमारी. तो सॉल्व का मतलब चाहे वो ए करे या बी करे या दोनों भी कर सकते हैं. सो वी कैन राइट, if E is the event that A solves the problem and F is the event B solves the problem, then PE is half, it is given, PF is also given 1/3. Now since they are solving problem independently, so probability the problem is solved, it means probability of E union F, चाहे वो E यूनियन F का मतलब क्या होता है, या तो E सॉल्व करे, E इवेंट हो या F इवेंट हो या दोनों इवेंट भी हो सकते हैं. तो इसका मतलब A solve the problem और B solves the problem or both of them can solve the problem. So it is equal to PE plus PF minus PE intersection F. E और F हमारे इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स हैं, इसलिए PE इंटरसेक्शन F को हम PE इंटू PF लिख सकते हैं और उसके बाद सबकी वैल्यूज पुट करेंगे, एंड आफ्टर कैलकुलेशन वी गेट 4/6. सेकेंड पार्ट, एग्जैक्टली वन ऑफ देम सॉल्व्स द प्रॉब्लम. एग्जैक्टली वन ऑफ देम सॉल्व्स द प्रॉब्लम का मतलब है या अगर A सॉल्व कर रहा है तो B सॉल्व ना करे, या B सॉल्व कर रहा है तो A सॉल्व ना करे. That is probability E intersection F dash and A means intersection, या means plus probability of F solve करे और E ना F event हो और E event ना हो means F intersection E dash. Now they are independent events, so we can write it as PE into PF dash plus PF into PE dash, and PF dash is 1 minus PF, which we have calculated in the starting. This we have calculated. PE dash is 1 minus half, that is half, and PF dash is 2/3. So we get half into 1 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 into 1 minus half. So after calculation we get half. Next one card is drawn at random from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. In which of the following cases are the events E and F independent? First is E event is the card drawn is a spade. F event is the card drawn is an ace. ये कह रहे हैं कि 52 कार्ड्स में से एक कार्ड निकाला गया और ये दो इवेंट्स हमें गिवन है. द कार्ड ड्रॉन इज ए स्पेड, कि वो स्पेड का हो. दूसरा द कार्ड इज एन एस, वो कार्ड एस का हो. तो ये दोनों इवेंट्स हमें चेक करने हैं ये इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स हैं या नहीं. तो 52 कार्ड्स में हमारे पास ई इंटरसेक्शन एफ का मतलब हो जाएगा कि कॉमन कार्ड ऑफ ई एंड एफ, मतलब कार्ड एस का स्पेड में एस का हो, मीन्स स्पेड का एस हो. तो स्पेड का एस एक ही होता है, इसलिए नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इन ई इंटरसेक्शन एफ इज 1. और स्पेड टोटल हमारे 13 होते हैं, इसलिए प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ई 13/52 होगा. और प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ एफ एस हमारे पास 4 होते हैं, इसलिए प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ एफ 4/52 दैट इज 1/13 आएगा. एंड प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ई इंटरसेक्शन एफ इज 1/52. Now this 1/52 can be written as 1/4 into 1/3. So 1/13, that is P into PF. It means this shows that E and F are independent, because we have shown probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of E into probability of F. In the second case, E is the card is black and F is the card is king. तो E intersection F means black king, और black king हमारे दो होंगे, एक स्पेड का और एक क्लब का. So number of elements in E intersection F is 2, and probability of E will be 26/52 क्योंकि 26 कार्ड्स ब्लैक होते हैं और किंग हमारे पास 4 होते हैं, इसलिए probability of F 1/13 आ जाएगा. In this case, probability of E intersection F will be 2/52, that is 1/26. So it can be written as 1/2 into 1/13, which is probability of E into probability of F. It means E and F are independent events. So that's all for today. Now you can complete the exercise. Thank you.